How is she?
Much better. After we had Professor Aloe come in and treat her, her fever went right down.
She was sick.
No, just exhausted, malnourished, and worked to the bone. It's no wonder she collapsed after taking that bullet.
I didn't mean to.
I know you didn't, son. But that's in the past now. I'm guessing you are all here for something other than checking up on this girl.
Yeah. We want to take down the people who mistreated her.
I see. Tell me, what do you know about these people?
Well, not much. We're pretty sure that they're bandits. They use faunas as slaves, and one of them has a semblance that lets them open portals.
Portals, you say?
It looked like purple jelly.
It opened up in the ground and they jumped right on through, leaving this person behind.
They don't know Ohana.
So they left no traces then?
Isn't she a trace?
Quite perceptive of you, young man. Yes, she has already given me many details on these bandits, where they're located, how many of them there are, and the other slaves they hold captive.
There are more? Can you tell us?
They're currently located in the southeast of Anima. There's hundreds of bandits and a good couple of dozen slaves.
Southeast, huh? That's quite the journey.
Which is why you're not going.
Huh?
At least, not yet. We're sending out a couple of professional huntsmen on surveillance. Once we've ascertained the bandits' exact location, then we'll put this out on the mission board.
I see. Well, thank you anyway, sir.
No worries. I'll let you all know when that mission is available.
Sir, is she gonna be okay? Where will she go?
Don't worry about this one. Once she's fully recovered, we'll help her integrate into society. She'll either be sent into an apprenticeship, a school, or full-time employment.
I see. Thanks, Headmaster.
So, that... I still don't feel right about all this.
What do you mean?
I mean, we know that the bandits are still out there, and now we know they have a lot more slaves. Should we do something about that, or...?
Oh, of course we should.
What?
Lionheart said that he's going to put the mission up on the board as soon as that other team has gone scouting. We should go and get that mission once it's up on the board, and then do an attack on the wherever they are.
I'm pretty sure the mission's gonna be for,
Third years?
Yeah, third years. People with more experience.
Give Lionheart a little nod, wink, wink, or whatever.
I'd rather not.
We'll ask to tag along with the third years. What something?
Why not just leave it to them? They're professional.
Yeah, they know what they're doing. We
because
don't.
We're huntsmen in training too.
Yeah.
For we've been here for how long, and you already want to throw us into death?
Death is an occupational hazard.
I get it, like they're slaves and stuff, but come on.
What do you mean, but come on?
I think
We
she's saying
barely know how to fight, yeah.
Well, speak for yourself.
Yeah. We all have, we can't just throw ourselves into the thing. If, we mess up on that, we could get expelled maybe, and I can't get expelled.
Messing up on a mission won't get us expelled. It'll just mean that we failed. The worst case scenario is we die.
Or worst case scenario is it leads to the death of the slaves.
Yeah, I was about to say we also risk the slaves, but we also started this as well. I also feel like we should be the ones finishing it.
How do we start it?
We
It's
didn't
clearly
really
been going on for a long
intend to.
time. Like, yeah, we didn't intend to bump into that dude. He was just there.
I mean,
We were going to save the animals, and then this guy comes up, and now we have this old stuff on our shoulders.
are you saying that it's like a burden, or?
It kind of is, to the fact that now we have this to deal with, and I don't know what to do.
Well, I mean, we're huntsmen in training. It's our job to protect people, to stop
Grimm,
people
yeah.
like this.
Yeah, but that's for actual huntsmen to do when it gets to this level. How are we gonna do that?
It'd be best to try, at the least.
Yeah, we can.
I mean, we can try, but the second we fail, I'm going to say I was right, and I will rub it in your face. I was right. Because we shouldn't be doing this. We should leave it to, like, experienced people.
Well,
We're
then
not
we won't do it
experienced.
alone then.
Who are we gonna get?
We could get like gold, or like we could even bring along some of the teachers. Ask for their assistance.
Yeah.
If it is like as dangerous as like you're saying it's going to be, then power in numbers and whatnot.
Yeah, I
But
doubt that any team that takes up this mission is going to be going just the 4 of them as well.
I mean, would Team Grayscale be even wanting to do this with us?
Well,
It's
they do
possible.
have Coral as well as Steel on their team. Like they're
And they have
both
2
faunus. I'm
humans.
sure. Well, the humans are also respectable. They treat their teammates with respect and.
Yeah, I know
They're
that.
friendly,
Like
isn't it?
those guys are amazing, but I mean, I guess you could use the fact they're humans as an advantage.
Like,
Because they wouldn't trust us.
Undercover. We could send them undercover. They could do some intel, retail, whatever you're gonna call it.
I'm pretty sure one of those two would be full up for costumes.
besides, I don't really trust Gold or Rose with that.
Spy work? Yeah.
Yeah, just
I
because
mean,
Gold is a little eccentric.
Shiny.
And I have a feeling that the second something malicious happens in that camp, who do you think is gonna jump right up to try to stop it?
Gold.
Yep. No, if this happens, it would need to be either a frontal assault, or we try to sneak around the back and try to take them from there.
Spy mission.
I mean, we do have one thing on them. We
Being?
have our faunus abilities. Our senses are stronger.
Oh, yeah.
Are you
We could
saying
sneak.
we attack at night?
I mean, it would give us the advantage.
It is true, if we prepare for this mission while they're tired, ragged, and all that, it would be a lot easier to attack them.
Hmm.
Or at
That's
least
true.
find out what's happening.
At the very least, find where the area they're keeping the slaves and break them out.
That's true. We really should have more of a. We need to wait until that team comes back with the recon information. The more
Just-
information we have, the stronger we can go in and
With a plan.
save everyone.
We
It's
gotta
just,
have a plan.
it's just strange, honestly, to think about. In
What
my
do you mean?
home,
Well,
in my hometown, basically everyone treats everyone equal. Faunus are human, but outside, they treat faunus like animals, lesser. I just getting used to all this real
It's been like
world
this for
stuff.
centuries.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't have much of a say on this. I really don't have much of a say in this. I don't have a huge opinion on either side.
You
Kind
grew,
of like a middleman.
you grew up outside of all this too.
I mean, when I was really young, yeah, but when I was, growing up, I mainly dealt with class more than species. Like it was like who had the bigger thing, who had this, and
Who had more money?
whose status is better than the other status, and it's exhausting. And parties, oh gosh, I hate those parties.
I'm really surprised that you don't have much more of a opinion on this. The Aspen family have been shown as somewhat of martyrs in the Faunus community. They being, well, like, coming from essentially nothing, making their way up to noble society. And
I mean, yeah, they were difficult, but
Yeah.
that's more my parents know more about that than I do. I was just, the girl in the wheelchair, just going along.
that's fair, I guess.
Wheelchair. Oh, right.
Do you keep forgetting?
It's
It is very obvious I have missing legs.
it's sorry. Just the way you kick everything around, so to say, it's hard to think that you ever allowed yourself to be in a wheelchair.
I mean, robotic legs aren't exactly easy to come by.
Yeah. Alright, so I guess the best thing we can do is just wait for the recon team to come back. That could happen within a few days to a week. So until then, let's just prepare both physically and mentally. We'll go on some routine training. We'll also shore up on the area as well. Let's go over some maps, the layout, figure out like what's the best possible areas they could possibly be in, what the weather could be, and what is the best plan for attack. Understood?
Yeah.
Lionheart said that they're in the southeast. That's largely uncharted terrain. So
Extremely mountainous, not really that flat. So a lot of height for us to at least see from far away.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I heard the deeper the forest you get, the tougher the grim get, and more strange their variations become.
I feel like we can take on the Grim fine.
that being said, they did have that method of capturing Grim and baiting them using.
What do they even want with grim?
Well, I mean, Grim are
like-
just powerful beings hell-bent on destruction.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not like they can be trained though. They're not like they're not like
But like
simple
they work
animals.
as a good defense, or what's the word I'm looking for? A way to ward off intruders.
I guess, and I suppose if you were to release a bunch of grim on an unsuspecting group or village, actually, the man.
I mean, also, it's great to have Grim around your hiding place. Who would want to go around a place swarmed with Grim?
Oh no, it also works as a way to keep the slaves in line.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can't defend yourself against them. Who can run away from that as well?
Yeah,
It's like a messed up version of a guard dog.
yeah.
Real messed up.
All right, let's just take the day to relax for now. Let's head up to our rooms and just relax for the rest of the day. We'll deal with going over the plan tomorrow.
Just watching TV.
Oh, what a hopeless case we could be. Yeah. Oh, what a hopeless place that we